This is my third time recording this because I just ramble on and on and on. I'm next to the gold velvet couch. The lighting is really bad. I look like a ghost. Really tired. Super tired. I think I did okay on my test. So, I don't know. We'll see. But my day was okay. Nothing major. But what I found really interesting that I wanted to talk about was your status on Facebook. I read it and I didn't comment on it because I'm like intimidated by all your smart friends. I don't know, I didn't feel like I could think of an eloquent way of saying what I wanted to say. But basically what I wanted to say was I've totally been there. And it sucks, and I totally empathize with you, and I thought it was really beautiful for your friends to post, hey, me too. Like, I think that's the most consoling thing a person can receive when they're in struggle and when they're honest about what they're going through, because that's a vulnerability, and so for somebody to just be like, yeah, me too. I think that's really helpful. So I hope that you were kind of consoled from that too. And I definitely can empathize with you. I've been there too, probably at least once a day. I swear to God, I swear. I'm like, this is why I have no friends, forever alone. Like at least once a day. But that's not necessarily a healthy way of thinking, when you have like anxiety issues and stuff and disordered thinking, we definitely extrapolate things. And I did a little bit of research into it because I would like to not do that so often as well. And I found this page that's pretty helpful. I mean, I don't know, it's okay. It's from this website called the anxietynetwork.com, and I'll post the link to it. But one thing that I found that was interesting from it was it says your automatic negative thoughts are only thoughts. They are not real. They do not tell you the truth. And our tendency is to think too much and to paralyze ourselves with our oh my God, I can't talk. Okay, our tendency is to think too much and to paralyze ourselves with our ruminations. And that definitely resonated with me, and I think it's totally true. I kind of liked that they put this name to it, automatic negative thoughts, ANTs. They call them ants. And I definitely think that's what we tend to do, rather than saying, oh, he probably thought, your friend, whatever, thought, oh, nothing of it. We automatically go to the most negative, like, horrible possible outcome. The truth is, though, that that's one in a million different things that he or she might have thought in that situation. And when we do that, we're dwelling and we're putting like ourselves in like this dimension that has no basis in reality. You're putting like the situation, like you're reacting to the situation as if it was real when it wasn't. And I think it's really important to recognize that it's a possibility, but it's not real. It's not the truth. You don't know. I don't know. And so that kind of was interesting to me. And also, that I'm like a crazy quote person. So I don't know if this will help you, console you at all. But when I was looking into it a little bit, I found these quotes by this guy named, what's his name? James Russell Lowell. I'm sorry. You've probably heard of him because you're an English major. He was a poet in the 1800s, and oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. He was a poet in the 1800s, and he had an awesome beard. And I was looking for quotes on dwelling on negative, and he said one that I thought he had a few that I thought were particularly interesting, and so I'm going to read them to you. The first one was, The mind can weave itself warmly in the cocoon of its own thoughts and dwell a hermit anywhere. I think that's definitely something that we do when we have disordered thinking. We dwell in a thought that we've created around ourselves and kind of just rest there. And that's not necessarily a healthy thing to do because it's not necessarily real. Your cocoon is made out of lies. And another one that I thought was interesting, taking it from a little bit of a different aspect, was mishaps are like knives that either serve us or cut us as we grasp them by the blade or by the handle. I thought that was really interesting because, say it was like a weird situation and you said something that might have been offensive or out of line. I think that it's really, I really commend you for being a person that like holds who you are up to who you want to be, and that that sense of conscientiousness I think is really important. And so say you did sense that you crossed this person's boundaries, you can learn from that and alter your behavior in the future. And I think that's just really beautiful and really important that that you were that you care enough to put that effort out there. That fosters really healthy relationships. So that's something that you should actually be proud of, I feel. And then another thing, really quickly before I go, was where is it? Oh, I don't think I can find it. Oh man, it was pretty awesome. Oh yeah, let us be of good cheer, remembering that the misfortunes hardest to bear are those which never happen. So, you might be thinking this is like the hard, this is the worst, that your friend had the worst reaction that was possible, but the worst reaction is probably impossible. We extrapolate things so much that probably just, there's no way. But anyway, that was kind of relevant, that last one. I don't know, I liked it. But I better go. I suck so bad. I've recorded this 3 times, and each time it went over 7 minutes. I don't even know if I can post this. We'll see. I love you so much. I hope this helped a little bit. I'm not the best at anything. But I love you. I hope that you had a better day today. I'm looking forward to your video tomorrow. I love you so much. Nighty night.